So I think there's no question that we need to transform out of work payments. They're some of the lowest in Europe, and the NEF highlights that they're 34% of a person's average previous in-work income. That this is absolutely shocking. But I think if we're thinking about the best use of our energies long term, to achieve a universal basic income would obviously require huge amounts of resource of the movement. And I guess not to be I don't want to reinforce that classic supposed like dichotomy between UBI and UBS. However, I would agree with what Chris said in terms of we need to de-marketise more of our economy. And obviously We Own It believes that public services are some of the best things that humans have ever created. They are shared collective goals based on solidarity, and they further increase our power and our rights and the things we can access as citizens rather than consumers. So universal basic income, there is concern that it would, further enforce that kind of way of viewing yourself. And I think that what feels like a really important is that we keep fighting for those universal basic services that are keeping us that are keeping us alive. So the NHS is under threat at the moment. There is a white paper going through that will further privatise the NHS, will allow private companies to sit on boards, decision-making boards. There is a national bus strategy that still doesn't allow public ownership of buses to be legal even. All of these ways that we continue to allow private companies to basically use our services and things we need to live a decent and basic life as cash cows. And I think that it's really vital that we continue to campaign for that. I get one thing I've been thinking about as we've been talking about is how this debate played out around the free school meals. And of course, while we immediately needed to advocate for direct cash and vouchers to go to parents so that they could feed their children and not have a third of a carrot given to them by the likes of Compass Food Group that have billions in revenue, it's absolutely disgusting. I think longer term, what we want to be talking about are community kitchens, school kitchens, locally directly provided services run by the council. This would be a way of further boosting our capacity so that we have an active and capable state that can channel collective values that we all hold, and we can achieve economies of scale that way. We can be ensuring kids have healthy food. We can save work as well. And it's a chance to provide good local unionised jobs. We can expand that service into the community so that we can have more shared community kitchens. All of these things feel like really amazing benefits to improving and expanding public service values and public services, more than I think giving someone 40 quid and asking a parent to yet again go to the shop and try to think about all of that would be. And we saw in Wales and Leeds City Council that can be done really, really well. Council provided services, providing good, healthy, bountiful food.